Good morning. I hope you're doing well. My next adventure begins right now. So I am back in Thailand after a lovely time in Bali in April. It's now July. I have a fair few weeks here and I'm going to be traveling around, going down to Koh Samui, then to my favorite island in Thailand called Koh Tao, then probably over to Krabi. So my adventure begins here. In the lovely, crazy city of Bangkok. Now I'm staying here in the lower Sukhumvit area. This is Sukhumvit Road, which begins just there, just past the JW Marriott. It goes for about 488 kilometers and ends close to the border of Cambodia. I think this is the best area to stay in Bangkok. There are so many hotels to choose from luxury down to cheap budget accommodation. You'll see plenty of 5 stars at the JW Marriott. There's the Landmark. I'm staying here at the Hyatt Regency. You can just see the swimming pool down there. And then the next block down is the Sofitel, but plenty of other budget hotels. You can probably stay here starting at $30 a night. I'm staying at a hotel later this week on 8, which is right next to Nana BTS, which is there. So that's about $70 a night this month. Last month in June it was only $40 a night. Just a very basic budget hotel. No swimming pool, no gym, just a hotel room. And it looks nice. We'll see. I'll do a review. One of the main reasons I say this is the best area is the connectability. You'll see there is the BTS SkyTrain there. That is Nana BTS Station, so that's just next to Soi 11. So that'll take you all over Bangkok, and you'll see the trains come every 2 minutes. It is cheap and reliable. And if you go for 1 block down that way, you get onto the Sukhumvit station of the MRT underground station. That'll take you over to Salom. There's Lumpini Park over there. It'll also take you on to Chinatown. BTS, if you want to go shopping, just 3 stations that way is Siam, and there's there's probably 5 major shopping malls there. For more shopping, if you go 2 stops that away, you get off at Prompong. There are 3 major shopping malls there. So there's M Cartier, Emporium, and the latest is M Sphere. Also, if you don't want to get the BTS, if you just walk down less than 5 minutes, you come to Terminal 21. Which is a very good shopping mall, and it has an amazing food court. On the very top level, you can get a meal there for about 40 baht, which is only a couple of dollars. So really good, and it's really hygienic, really top quality food. Alright, today's video, I'm going to go explore Soi 11, which is my second favorite street along Sukhumvit. There are so many good restaurants down there. My absolute favorite, which I'll make a second video, is Soi 11/1, which is just a little laneway here that connects to Soi 11. There are some hidden gems down there. But today's video, Soi 11. So let's go check out, see what has changed. Bangkok changes so quickly every time I come here. And I was only here 6 months ago in January. I've already seen some changes. So let's go see what has changed on Soi 11. Of course, I have been searching for some top-rated restaurants to visit. Not only here for 1 week in Bangkok. I'm not sure how many I will get to, but I did stay in Bangkok for a couple of months last year, so I visited quite a lot. Speaking of, right up there, so right at the front of the Hyatt Regency, there's a Korean barbecue restaurant, which only opened last year. On Google Maps, it has a rating of 4.9 with almost 300 ratings. So I will try and get to some Korean barbecue, which is yummy yummy for your tummy. Soi 11, it's only about 150 meters walk from the Hyatt Regency. So very convenient. And as you saw from upstairs, the Nana BTS is just there. Now this is the first thing I noticed to change. This is a Bangkok institution, Krua restaurant. This has expanded. It used to just be there. There used to be a sports bar here, so they have expanded. Now it's only 9 o'clock in the morning and you'll see there's a fair few people. I've already been here 3 nights. It is so busy. There is always a queue of people waiting to go in. At 10 AM I walked past there yesterday morning and it was full. I have only been here one time because I do not queue for food. The best stewed pork noodle soup in Bangkok, only 50 baht. That is Soi 11/1, so that will be a video coming out very soon. My favorite beer bar, Lex Last Stand. I had a few beers when I arrived on Monday night. Still only 100 baht for a Singer beer. What's that, about $5? Much cheaper than Sydney. So this is Sukhumvit 11. There is Nana BTS. There are probably 20 restaurants I could recommend down this street. I am going to make a video of the top 10 restaurants. I sat down to make the list. I have come up with 12 so far. 12 excellent restaurants. So it might be the top 12 restaurants in Soi 11. This is where Soi 11/1 comes out. This is my favorite Japanese restaurant, Yuna. I had lunch there yesterday and I'll probably have lunch there again today. So that'll be in the second video. Plenty more restaurants I haven't been. Zanzibar. It's been there for years. I reckon that was there 20 years ago. Still going strong, but I've never been there. Now, I said Bangkok changes quickly. This one has not changed quickly. So this was an old building that got knocked down in 2022, and they are building a 5-star hotel called Voco Hotel. It was supposed to be finished this year in 2025. So you'll see there, major development, Voco. Now, I'd never heard of Voco, but apparently they are in Malaysia and I think in Singapore. As I said, that was supposed to finish in 2025. I don't know what this is. I think it's Thai year, but it is 2025. It hasn't even started. They used to have, when they first knocked the building down, they had beer bars and a really good street food restaurant here. And they'd shut them down early last year, 2024, and nothing's happened. They could have been earning rent from all those restaurants and bars. Bawarchi is new. Hello, mister. I've only eaten Indian in Bangkok one time, and it was at a Bawarchi down at the Intercontinental near Chitlom Station. Very good, very good. And there's a heap of Indians along this street, but I have not been. Many reasons I don't eat Indian. So this is at the front of the Ambassador Hotel, Wine Connection. I came here last time. I had a cheese steak sandwich. I presume it's based on a Philadelphia steak cheese sandwich. It was nice, very, very greasy from all the melted cheese. But inside there, Ambassador Bangkok Hotel, there is a Chinese restaurant which I highly recommend. It will be on my top 12 list. I had dim sum there. This is the third time I've been there. So yeah, not yesterday, the day before, I had restaurants. You just go through the foyer, up the escalators, and you'll see Hong Tay there. I had some really good prawn dumplings, lovely char siu pork pie baked in the oven, and some xiao long bao. I've been there 3 times, had lots of good dishes. Now, today's date, 17th of July. It is right in the middle of the rainy season. You see, very overcast. There is supposed to be thunderstorms throughout today, but that was the weather report yesterday and it didn't rain. We had a bit of sunshine. I got out into the swimming pool. It's about 27 degrees now, so just on 9 AM it will get to about 32, but honestly it doesn't feel that hot. It is muggy, definitely humid because of all the rain. It was raining this morning when I woke up at 6 AM, but definitely doesn't feel too hot. I'm not going to go all the way down this street. I am staying at the Aloft for a couple of nights, so I'll make a separate video. I don't get breakfast included in the Aloft, so last year I went to quite a few places for breakfast, so I'll make a video of the best breakfast spots in Soi 11. I will add to the list this trip. Now this is changing. I can't remember what that hotel was called. that got shut down last year, renovated, so it's going to be a Pipa Hotel. That is directly opposite Hemingway, which is one of the breakfast spots I had. Had lovely eggs Benedict there, which was lovely. I told you Bangkok changes quickly. After saying that it's not too hot, which I just started breaking out in a sweat. I've only walked 400 meters down the road and I started sweating. Alright, Mercure Hotel. Got some good restaurants in there. El Gaucho, probably a top Argentinian steakhouse. There's a few of those all over Bangkok. There's Lily Foods for dim sum, Chinese, Asian fusion. And Tony's for pizza. I would say Tony's is probably my fourth favorite pizza in Bangkok. I will show you the best pizza on Soi 8, which is directly opposite Sukhumvit Road. Tony's good Italian style pizza, but I would say they're number 4. Now I really want to try this restaurant. This is Muum Thai, but I don't think it opens until 4 p.m. So I will try and get there. I'll probably get there for dinner, probably when I'm staying at the Aloft, which is just there. Lovely rooftop swimming pool up there. Alright, as I said, broken out of sweat. I need some cold water. So I said I'm going to be staying here for a couple of nights, so I'll make a video of different restaurants down this end of Soi 11. And it does snake around, it goes all the way down to a canal. But that is first video of the series, so plenty more videos coming. So I've got 4 nights Koh Samui, and then I'm going to spend 2 weeks on Koh Tao. I need a nice relaxing stay, just chill out for 2 weeks, and I might even extend it. I haven't booked anything after Koh Tao, just in case I want to stay a bit longer, which I probably will. 2 weeks I think is not enough. This will be my 4th trip to Koh Tao. It used to be my #1 favorite island in the world. If you saw a video in April, Nusa Lembongan went to #1 this time because I had a lovely visit there. There is something magical about Nusa Lembongan. Let's see if Koh Tao makes it back to #1. It is a very close second for now. Alright, I will make a video of Soi 11/1. Show you the restaurants. There are some hidden gems, and I'll show you the hotels. There's some cheaper style hotels there. Crazy Bangkok. They're tuk-tuks. Oh, German. Good German food there. There is another one on Soi 13 which I go to because it's closer to my hotel. Alright, quick shortcut back to Soi 13. I'll show you where the other old German restaurant is. So right at the front of Ambassador there is a little shortcut to get to Soi 13. Rather than down Soi 11, down Sukhumvit, this is the quickest way. This is the very front of the Ambassador. So this is the lobby. Where I went before is the exhibition and convention center. This is the hotel lobby. Oh, that is new. Jodhaa, Indian and Lebanese. What a mixture. Plenty of ATMs. So expensive to withdraw money from an ATM in Thailand. I think they charge 200 baht, which is like $10. So if you only take out $100, that's like 10% extra. Alright, ta-ding! This is Soi 13. You cannot go hungry in Thailand. There are food stalls everywhere. Cheap food. What is that? 50 baht for a noodle soup. 50 char siu and noodle soup. Some fruit juices, 40 baht, a couple of dollars. There is the other old German Beerhouse. Now last year I was eating lots of soup. Long story. But I went there probably 4 or 5 times. Their soups are excellent. I love their ham and pea soup. Very good. Alright, Hyatt Regency is just down there. There's my favourite little laundry. 120 baht for 1 kilo of washing. And I had my haircut there yesterday. It is a laundry and salon. 200 baht for a haircut, and she does a bloody good job. Trimmed my eyebrows, trimmed the hair in my ears, gave me an excellent haircut. 200 baht. Cheap as chips, much cheaper than Sydney. Red Lion is a good British pub. Show all the popular sports. Alright, back at the Hyatt Regency. Time for a cool drink. This is the back entrance of the Hyatt. There is a 7-Eleven there, open 24 hours a day. Very convenient. Spectrum Lounge Bar is an excellent rooftop bar, spread across 2 levels, 29 and 30th floor, which is right up there. I'll show you a quick video. Very good rooftop bar. Alright, back home. This is my last day at the Hyatt. I will move somewhere else to spread it around Bangkok. Alright, happy days, happy travels. See you in the next video.